Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing good. So I'm here. So I got my cart back, but the wheel's bent again. Going on the sidewalk, I thought somehow taking the nut out of the screw would fix the wheels bending. I bought a little bit smaller wheels at Fred Meyer. I don't know what company they are because Fred Meyer didn't have a label on the company. They had a barcode, but I don't know. So I went online. I found Oceanstardesign. I went to their website, okay, and they have two different wheels. They're expensive. They're $19.99 a wheel, which is about $80, and two of them are one kind is locking, the other kind is non-locking, but the wheel sizes look different. So what I tried to do is just call product support, and I couldn't get through. Like the call dropped off. So what I'm going to do is call them back because some of this stuff gets real kind of funny. And I want to find out why it gets funny.
Thank you for calling Oceanstar. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For customer service, please press 1. For sale, please hold while I try to connect you. Oceanstar, how can I help you?
Hi, what did you say your name was?
My name is Chester. How can I help you?
Chester. You said Chester, right?
Yes, how can I help you?
Hey, I'm calling about part DLS 1392, part G locking wheel, and part AUC 1460, part G non-locking wheel. I'm wondering if the wheels are the same size.
No, they're not, actually. The wheels for the AUC utility cart and the wheels for the DLS 1392 laundry sorter that you were asking about, those are different wheels. So those wheels are made specifically for either of those two items.
So the DLS 1392, what size wheels are they?
I'm not sure what size those are, but
Okay.
are you trying to buy the wheels?
Yeah, because on the website they list both parts at $19.99, and the photo the wheel size looks different, but there's no specifications for what size the wheels are or anything. I have the carts for quite a while, and the old wheels I had look almost exactly, I think, like the DLS 1390. They actually look like a combination of the AUC 1460. But they were locking. I want to make sure I have locking wheels on the cart. I bought replacement wheels at Fred Meyer that were smaller. They were gray and black. They were about $5.99 each. But on just the first trip to Fred Meyer, they bent. So going over a crack in the pavement, or actually it wasn't a crack, it was a separation. Just a separation in the paver. It bent the wheels. I thought it was because the ones I had before had a separate bolt, and so I thought, well, it makes it weaker. This one's from Fred Meyer didn't have the bolt, but they still ended up bending. So what I want to do is just finally, finish it up and get replacement wheels. I don't know if the ones from Fred Meyer are the Oceanstardesign or not.
No, Fred Meyer, no. The stores don't carry the wheel parts. There's no store that carries wheel parts for our products. Everything is online. We wouldn't recommend using other wheels for the utility for the carts. We have because they're not more compatible.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So these are the NSF King Long industrial carts, right? Okay, that's the AUC. All right. Okay, because that doesn't make a lot of sense because the wheels I had before. Okay, but you don't actually know how many inches the wheels are, do you?
I wouldn't know that. I want to ask the design sheet for that.
Okay, because they're for sale on the site as a replacement part. Okay, because the website doesn't have the specifications, so I'm just wondering what size the wheels are. Because the old wheels I had are larger than the ones I have now. They looked almost exactly like the size of the non-locking wheel, but I had them with lock on them. The new wheels I got are pretty much the same size as the DLS 1392. They do have locks on them. They were only $5.99. They actually looked really well built, and they were great. Oh no, I've made more than one trip to the store, I think, with it. But today coming home, I guess I went home a different way. I hit a separation in the paver sidewalk on Tech Center. I live in Vancouver, Washington, and it just totally stopped the cart. And I sort of made it home. So I got to get replacement wheels.
How long have you had a cart?
Years. I've had these carts sort of updated and fixed or whatever since probably 2002.
You've had the cart since 2002?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I had them. I went back to college, and I got a long cart that I'd use sort of as a media stand, and then I had a smaller cart that I'd use sort of interchangeably. It basically looks a lot like the cart that you have on your site that sort of has the handle and the wheels on it,
Wait. Okay. Let's go back. You bought this cart in 2002, if I'm right.
Yeah, I've had these carts. I have a long cart and a regular size cart. I used to have. What?
Do you still have the instruction manual?
I don't know. It's just a utility cart.
And you found the same utility cart like on our website, like just by Googling it, I suppose.
Yeah, you guys are Oceanstar. You're Oceanstardesign.com, and you have the carts on your website.
Right, correct. But the thing is, though, the company wasn't actually around in 2002.
Well, these are basically the carts that are sold at Lowe's and Home Depot, right? The steel carts. They've got the plastic.
Yeah, because there's actually different manufacturers that manufacture like very similar carts to us. But if it was bought in 2002, then it probably wasn't from our company because Oceanstar wasn't around in 2002.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about the American Steel cart. That's what I originally searched for, American Steel wheels, right? Because the screw specifications, the steel bars that screw into place, based on your website, the cart that interlocks with the handle, it has the two plastic pieces that fit against the groove on the steel bar that hooks the shelf into place. I'm assuming this is mostly sort of a store shelf item. But so like I'm walking to the store, and the last time, a couple times ago I was walking, I said, I should probably get the replacement wheels because going over the, those yellow bumps on the sidewalk, the up and down, it just was taking too long. I finally realized I've got a nut in some of these wheels, on the older wheels, the black, thicker wheels that look almost, I think they're exactly the AUC 1460. So I said, as a Fred Meyer said, I can get the replacement wheels. They're a little bit smaller, but they don't have the nut in them for $5.99. So I got them. They worked great. And then today, just going over the separator and the pavement. So I see on your website, you've got the exact same models, the AUC 1460, which is non-locking. I'm wondering if you have two additional, just like the AUC 1460 part, with lock on them. And I can buy 4 of them.
Yeah, you can buy 4 of them.
Okay.
Our cart has 2 locking and 2 non-locking wheels.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to.
So what is the
If you're located.
what's the part number?
If you're located.
What's the part number of AUC 1460 Part G that is the same as that with locking?
It's the same thing. It's the same exact one. But if you want to.
But don't they have a different part number?
No, it's all under Part G. So Part G is like times 4, 2 locking and 2 non-locking. It's all under Part G.
Okay, because DLS 1392 is also Part G.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
And it's also Part G. Yes.
And you don't know the specific size of the wheels of either of them.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I would need to find out. I would need to ask the design team for that information, but
Okay.
I can get back to you on that. But I do not have that information.
Okay, because they're like 2.5, 3-inch wheels or whatever.
Yeah, I really don't know. I really cannot give you an answer on that. I would have to ask the design team specifically.
Okay, because your cart is sold at the nearest Lowe's for my apartment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Is there any way to find out what size the wheels are for DLS 1392 Part G locking wheel and AUC 1460 Part G non-locking wheel? Because there's photos on the website of each of the wheel.
Right. Like I said, I would have to ask the design team for the specific measurements of those.
Okay.
For both models. I would have to ask the design team for that.
The design team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm only customer service, so I wouldn't have this kind of information on me. So
Okay.
I would have to ask the design team because
Should
they're
I-
the ones who designs everything.
Should I talk to the sales team?
We don't have a sales team.
Oh, you don't have a sales team.
It's like
Okay.
literally- We're like a really small company, so it's like really like I'm the only person who's handling calls right now.
Okay. You're a small company, but you sell the Oceanstardesign at Lowe's.
Right. we do.
Okay.
So you can find our products online through Lowe's, but I don't think they sell in stores though.
Lowe's is a store.
Yeah, they don't sell them. I don't think they sell them in store, like in the physical store, but they do sell them online. So you can find our products online on Lowe's, like Lowe's.com.
Okay. But they're not like...
So it will ship to you. It will ship to you, but it won't. You probably won't be able to find it in the store. Be able to walk into like a brick and mortar store and find it there. It's all online.
Okay, because I just looked at the Lowe's. I mean, when you go into Lowe's stores, they have the steel carts, shelves. With some have wheels, some don't.
Yeah, but all of our carts come with the wheels. They're not sold separately. Like if you were to buy the unit, they come with the wheels. So I'm not sure what you're looking at.
Okay, because I mean, some of the carts on your website have wheels, some don't, right? Or do they all have wheels? They all have different type of wheels. I can't remember specifically off each picture. I thought the carts were sort of interchangeable. They're sort of these steel carts. If you want wheels on them, you can get wheels on them. If you want an extra handle, you can have a handle on them.
Okay.
You self-assemble the carts. I mean, they're sort of standardized. They sell them at Lowe's, Home Depot.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, if you look on Home Depot's website for if you just type in utility cart on Home Depot's website, you'll probably see many types of different carts, steel carts. But all of those carts are different from different manufacturers.
Okay. So you're one of many different manufacturers.
We're just one of maybe 100 manufacturers. We're one company because we only have two types of units. We only have two models of the steel utility carts. One with the handle and one without it.
Okay. So you said there's 100,000 manufacturers of the carts?
No, it's just there's probably 100 manufacturers that sell their utility carts on Home Depot's website. So if you were to just type in utility cart on let's say Home Depot or Lowe's.com, it will probably come out with many different types of utility carts, and those are all most likely from different manufacturers.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just a little confused. I'll keep looking. I'll keep on my search.
Okay. If you want, I can find out the size of the wheels for you, and then I can email you that information. But I won't be able to get the information today.
Yeah, no, I mean, the comparable wheels I found were $5.99. The ones on your site are $19.99. So 4 wheels is going to be about $80 on your website. The ones at Fred Meyer I got with tax for just under $26. So I'm just going to keep based on your information, I'm just going to keep looking. I'll go back to Lowe's and Home Depot. Try if there's 100 manufacturers, I'll try to find an alternate manufacturer.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, Chester, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so as you can see, sometimes things are just a lot more difficult than what you think. People always end up buying not the replacement part, not to upgrade. A lot of things say they can be upgraded, but when you get down to it, you pretty much just always end up needing to buy the entire new item. The item I have is a steel cart, and I've had it for a long time. So I don't know. I was using the the item, the device I'm streaming from now. He didn't know the size of the wheels. There's pictures to buy now on the website. So I can go back to Lowe's or to Home Depot and basically try to find this again. But I pretty much thought I found the manufacturer of these. So that's a lot of what I do sort of in an everyday item, right? That's not out of the norm. I don't know if that's the norm for other people or not, but that's basically ballpark for me. So in terms of customer service, if I go to a restaurant, if I buy something online, if I order something, that's pretty much every time service right there. So a lot of times I try to find other ways of doing things, but since I'm in a pinch, right? I got a car accident, I can't replace my car. I got to get to the store, I got to get the wheels. The other ones were bent. I picked up the ones at Fred Meyer for a good price, $5.99 each. They worked great. Somehow I didn't think they'd get bent. They got bent today on the separator in the sidewalk, and you try to just order a replacement part for a steel item, right? And it becomes a real difficult thing. But I'm used to it, right? You go to the store, you ask for information, right? People in the stores are usually a little bit better, but for the most part, that's middle of the road. So I don't know if it's the same in other countries, other states, other cities. I'm in Washington State of the United States. It's sort of what you get, right? So, see, we have here a price, right? The Oceanstar 36.6-inch rack utility cart model AUC 1460. It's got one locking wheel, maybe two, I don't know. It's $81.20. So, it's got the handle on it. This basically looks like a cart that I used for a while. I think I eventually removed the handle that I had. You think, well, does Lowe's or, have the replacement wheels? Maybe you just go pick up the wheels because these ones got bent. It would be almost like the exact same wheels that I have. And, it basically looks exactly like my cart. It has the measurements on here. It looks like in a blurry image, the wheels are, I don't know, I can't actually read it, but it looks like 6.3 inches from the bottom, but it includes sort of the bracket that holds the wheel and screwed into the bottom of the cart. So, but I don't know what size the wheels are. It's 400 pounds total load capacity, 250 load pound per tier, made with chrome-plated steel for durability. And free store pickup, Wednesday. I think this is in the near area. So, I don't know. The Oceanstar heavy-duty all-purpose utility cart is the ideal solution for all your storage needs. Made with heavy-duty chrome-plated steel, the utility cart is perfect for the home, kitchen, warehouse, office, garage, restaurants, etc. The steel wire construction offers sturdiness, stability with the capacity to hold up to 400 pound or 500 pound when it's not moving. The four casters provide easy transportation, while the shelves are adjustable to any height. The Oceanstar heavy-duty all-purpose utility cart is not only functional and durable, but an ideal addition to any home or work environment to simplify your storage and transportation needs. Can withstand heavy and frequent use. So I don't really know what the deal is. I think it's almost the exact color, finish, family, stainless steel. Height, 36.6. Wheels, they have a check mark. Type, rack. Number of shelves, 3. Number of trays, 3. Depth, 32.5. Width, 18.5. Weight, total weight, 30 pounds. Material, chrome-plated steel. Package contents, 3-tier, heavy-duty, all-purpose utility cart. I mean, I don't know. You go to replace the wheels. I can't figure that out, right? It's an item on Lowe's. They said they're a small manufacturer. They weren't in business, but maybe the name has changed or something. I don't know. You know, they have an $87 cart with different wheels on it. It looks like these are sort of plastic wheels, 150 load per shelf. This is narrow. It's much narrower, so it's just for sort of storing stuff. So, I don't really know. There's a warning here from California, but it's the same thing as buying a car, you know. California has all these proposition warnings, stuff like that. Let's read it. Proposition 26. Warning, this product can expose you to chemicals including formaldehyde gas, which is known to the state of California to cause cancer. For more information, go to www.p65warnings.california.gov/furniture. I think that comes with just about every item of furniture, right? I mean, he said they have 2, okay? There's a 32-inch rack utility cart. There's the other one I said. Let's see if I can scroll this. Yeah, 30. Yeah, so maybe he's right. They just have 2. I don't know. Maybe they're getting rid of these. A Safco 5.3-inch rack utility cart, which I guess is a different measure, is $224. So, I mean, obviously price goes way up. This item's out of stock. It forwards me somewhere else. No, Safco, 5.3-inch rack utility cart. This item's out of stock, $224. But it has flat, shelves on it. Solid shelves, not just grates. 200-pound weight capacity per strong wire shelf. Shelves measure an ample 36 by 18. What company is this? Let's see. Safco. 36 by 18. I mean, I don't. They've got lots of them, but they've got like wood ones, it looks like, stuff like that. Here's Wenco, 29.5-inch rack utility cart, but it looks like they're getting rid of the utility wheels. They're putting those plastic entertainment center wheels on, which basically break down really easily. The locks don't really work. I mean, they were around in the 80s, right? They're sort of a double plastic disc with a cover and sort of this plastic switch on top that doesn't really seem to work. But, I mean, I can't afford Safco. $224. Here's Laurel, 8727, 6.75-inch rack utility cart. That has the wheels I'm looking for. It's got the handle on the side. Basically the same thing. 3-tier rolling cart. Let's see how much it is. So let's go to Laurel.com. Okay, they don't own the website domain, so we'll do a Google search for Laurel products. Okay, Laurel furniture. Okay, office suites and desking. Parts. And maybe they don't sell parts. Yeah, they're not doing parts. That's why I got the tab computer, because basically just, trying to find stuff, it just becomes so difficult. I'll just write cart. There's no items, so they don't have any carts. Okay, so maybe it's a different Laurel. Somehow the measurements are different too. So we're going to add that, and then we're going to go back. I basically have to go to Safco because I can't find anything on Laurel. This is a Laurel rack utility cart. I type cart into the Laurel website. They have nothing. So the wheels look almost basically exactly the same. So I don't really know. I mean, by the time you end up spending this stuff, imagine living in New York City, right? In New York City, you go to one store. You're exhausted. You got to get everything up and down the buildings. It becomes even more impossible. You always go to dealers in New York City because, you don't have time for any of this stuff, right? If you have a job or whatever, you're on the move, you work in the banking industry or whatever, hopefully you make enough money so you can pay somebody to do this, because it just never really makes any sense to do any of it. So that's the Laurel 6.75-inch rack utility cart, item 2504540, model LLR 84858. I'm going to have to come back to this because now I'm getting sick. I got to go to the bathroom. So anyway, that was my call, trying to get the replacement wheels. These somehow dented again from Fred Meyer. I'll probably have to return these to the store and then get cash, but my whole day is basically screwed up. I bought FIFA 21 today, and I was playing my mobile game. I can't really go back to my mobile game right now. It's been, stormy and rainy outside, and so, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom or whatever. I'm going to have to take off these wheels, return them. Then I won't have any wheels, and I can't really depend on the internet to order anything right now. If I get this type of response from this company, I may not be able to order anything at all. In which case, I would just have to sort of try to take the cart back. But there's a time limit on returns, right? When did I buy these? I bought these on March 6th. So how many days has that been? I don't know. What's the date today? The 19th. So that was 13 days ago. I bought it just under 2 weeks ago. They've totally bent, and I got to return them. They didn't have any. They had one wheel of the same size of the ones I had for $6 or $7, but I couldn't. I didn't want one wheel. I needed all four. Anyway, I'm going to end there. I hope you're doing good. Talk to you later. Bye bye.